Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. It is Saturday night, and we are fighting a TerraX boss. At least Pablo will be fighting the boss probably faster than me because there's I got some kind of metamat or Rabby problem. So luckily he's always prepared. So while he's over there, I'm going to go on mute so you don't hear me banging on my keyboard and swearing, so I can get myself going. So
Yeah, I'm already into the fight, so I'm fighting.
exactly. Glad you're already there. Okay, let me see if I can straighten my stuff out over here.
Yeah, sure. So today we have a new boss, Ignaros the Molten Colossus. Oh my god. This name is so weird every time. But this dude looks like a big rock, so... This week prize pool is smaller than it was before, so who knows how much time it will take. Science, I think not a lot of people will be fighting this week, but we will see how it goes. By the way, damage looks like boss doing much more damage than it was last time. I don't know, is it just my feeling or is it real? Who knows? But yeah, about the time is I think the stream will be about 2 hours or 1.5. Last time it was almost 2 hours and it was faster. Because before it can take like 2.5. This time maybe we'll go back to the 3 hours stream. Who knows? Or maybe not. Science is like we are 2 minutes in and boss lost about 5% of the HP, so maybe it will take an hour. And by the way, I'm on the top of the leaderboard, which is weird. I think a lot of people with good weapons not fighting this week. I mean, it's fine. At least I can be in top 5 if everything will go the same way. Because you can see not a big difference between me and the first place even. Like 6,000 damage. And definitely, I mean, people in top 3, top 4 using much better weapons than me. I'm with my Warhammer every week. Because it's too hard to get upgrade of your weapon in this game. I mean, you need to unbox the case with the material to get much better weapon. Or you need to buy it on the open market, but they're all overpriced. I mean, it's rare. I mean, it's just hard to get them from Sandbox. That's why if people start sold them, they put, I mean, just insane price, and it's not worth it. Because I mean, even with this weapon, I can stay like top 5, top 6, top 10. I mean, in the worst case, like it was last week, for example. But anyway, I mean, it's a good position, and the damage input it's like 50% less than top 1, but still good.
Okay, I was talking, but of course I was on mute, so you can hear me. How many health potions do you think I should grab quick?
Oh yeah, at 10. 10 will be enough.
You think 10?
Yeah, for sure. Last time we spent like 6. So
Okay.
that's more than enough. And it go faster than I expected, to be honest with you. I mean, both 30% down already, like less than 5 minutes. So maybe it will take like 40 minutes this week.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't expected that. I mean, when we just started, I saw that people on the top of the leaderboard have almost the same damage as me, so they have not,
Right.
I mean, top tier weapons. But then I realized maybe just many people with average weapons joined this week. Who knows?
I can't see how many potions I have. Like,
in inventory you can check it. It's like second.
They should show you that in the store too. Okay, I got 26, so I literally didn't
more
need
than
to
enough.
find it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the battle. Get in there.
Yep.
I'm joining late, but better late than never.
Yeah,
all right. Sure. Oh, my auto clicker. Whoops, can't forget the auto clicker.
Yeah,
which I not always do, but it's happened.
I mean, be careful with it. It's a dangerous thing.
Oh,
to
I'll
have
be careful with
autoclicker.
it. I shall be careful with the auto clicker. Got to figure out which hotkey is best. I think probably P is or Z or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so what are we saying? Are we saying 10 milliseconds or 1 millisecond?
Oh, on the boss fight, it's 1. In the dungeon, it's better. Yeah, in the dungeon, it's better use 10 since this yellow circle moving faster. But in boss fight, no. I mean, it's changed its position like 5 seconds, so it's better to click more in one position.
Okay, it says my hotkey is already a Z, so I'm going to keep it a Z. All right. I'm officially attacking. Good Lord. I'm way behind.
I mean, boss is already 20% down. I mean, in 6 minutes, super fast.
Does that mean the boss is weaker, or does that mean that some people have some like super weapons, or like what do you think?
I think it's just a lot of people this week fighting him because.
Oh, really? A lot of people.
Yeah. This week we haven't this big difference between first place and like place number 5. It's almost the same, but boss lose his HP very fast. So, well, I think the amount of HP is same every week, but maybe I'm wrong. I didn't remember about last week.
I never give myself enough time on these nights.
Somehow I'm always ready, but I'm not sure how it happens. I mean, I'm the person who did everything in the last second if it's possible.
Right.
I mean, but it's always worked for me because I don't know, my body just has like superpower when I'm on deadline. I'm much more productive.
I need to borrow some of that superpower because over the decades, I don't think to have that anymore.
You're building a project and TitanX.
Give me a second here.
The white paper.
So it's so funny. On my desktop, the speaker. Whoops! What happened from my battle? Okay, hold on a second. Now we got to stop the Z. Let's get back here. All right, let's do Z key again. Start it back up. All right. Why? Something strange? Let me
I mean, auto clicker also do some dirty thing, you know, because it's easy to mess up.
It glitched me. It definitely glitched me.
Yep.
Okay, so let me get back to my screen. I think what happened was, yeah, I think I know what happened. Okay, so we're back.
Nice.
We're back. Anyways, I got surprised because my my desktop speaker wasn't working for like the last 3 or 4 days, and there's probably a good reason for it. I think I figured out why, but because I've got like 2 Bluetooth speakers, and I was using a little Bluetooth speaker. I was just charging it, but it was confusing it with the big Bluetooth speaker. Like the big one wouldn't work, even though I'm not using the big Bluetooth speaker as Bluetooth. I'm using it as a wired speaker. My computers were getting all mixed up. They were getting all kinds of confused. So that's why there was all this noise all of a sudden. I was trying to pull up YouTube to see, just in case anybody was chatting, and we will be able to respond to them.
By the way, you know, this week, I think they fixed something, and this week boss fight will be like 30 minutes.
It's going to be really short.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's better, you know?
It's definitely better. Nobody wants a 2-hour boss fight. I mean, if you're like, you know, in the old World of Warcraft days, sure, you can get in there for 5, 6, 7 hours. You can go. In fact, this is called Ignorat the Molten Colossus, which reminds me of Molten Core back in World of Warcraft, for those of you who used to love that game like I did. So, yeah, for casual gamers, 2 hours is way too long. For like the average
30,
gamer,
40 minutes.
Yeah, average gamer, 30, 40 minutes is okay for this kind of thing. But mobile gaming has really changed the game. You know, people that just like to play little mini games, you know, they last like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, at most 10 minutes. People just seem to like that.
That what happened in Axie back in the day, like
Yeah.
3-5 minutes battle. So yep. But for boss fights, sure, it will be longer than 10 minutes. I mean, it's understandable. So 30 minutes, I think this week will be about 30 minutes. It's almost
It's
perfect.
too bad I got in so late. Oh well. I think it doesn't matter though. I'm just doing this like I'm not doing this to be trying to be number one or like be grinding every week and getting the best weapons and doing all this other kind of stuff. I'm literally just
enjoy
playing
the process.
Yeah, the process. I'm supporting anyone who builds on TitanX and builds a game. I'm in. I'm helping you guys
sure.
out. Which is why we are streaming on Baby DragonX. And we'll stream on some other channels. We're streaming on my JC Tech Future. We're also streaming there.
Nice. Yeah, our YouTube channel is growing. I mean,
Is it growing?
Yeah, during the last week, we got like 500 views or something like that.
500 views?
Yes, most of them on short science. I mean, we spoke about Uranus, and we post a lot of them. About 20 shorts was posted or something like that. So yeah, it's definitely bring more attention. Plus, we had like 3 stream, I think, also about Uranus. So, I mean, you was a speaker, and on 2 of them was me also.
Oh, we did. We like that 20-minute one. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. And we also posted it as a video, and video got almost the same views as the stream itself. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, you snipped off the part that we got all screwed up on. That we're all confused.
Yeah, it's happened. It's all about live streaming.
All about live streaming. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm in a pretty good mood today. I was not in a good mood last night. I bought some Turkish food, and I love Turkish food. Obviously, Turkish food is very delicious, and I don't know what was leaking. Like I got you get little shopping bags when you do. We don't do Uber Eats over here. It's called like Grab Eats in Singapore and these countries. So I got the bag, and when I got up to my house into my room, I noticed that there was like a little bit of coffee like starting to spill. Like the coffee mug had leaked a little bit. I was like, whatever, little coffee on the floor, that doesn't matter. But it was a big deal because it actually made the bag weak. So what happened was I had 2 little bags. One of the bags broke, and there was a glass bottle. Like I didn't even order anything with glass bottle, but they gave me like some freebies. They gave me 2 bottles. They gave me 2 glass bottles of Evian water for free, which is not cheap. I don't know why they did that. And when that glass broke, it was just shattered everywhere. I couldn't even walk in the kitchen. Like there was water, there was little shards of glass. So I was like, oh.
Dangerous gift.
Yeah, dangerous gift. The gift that kept on giving all friggin' night. So luckily I've got a great house cleaner, and she was available. I booked her, but I stayed up very late last night. Like I was doing a bunch of stuff with the project. We'll talk about all that stuff later. But I was just up very late. I was up till like 6 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. my time. And I booked her for 10 a.m. So I only had 3 hours of sleep. I was tired. I was really tired. Because I just explained, hey, I was working all night. I'm not sure she understood, but luckily, this is like the 5th or 6th time she's been cleaning for me, so everything worked out. And the funny thing was, she was only here 3 days ago. Like I usually have her come once a week, so she didn't really understand like why she was only doing the kitchen.
What is going on here?
I showed her the picture. I showed, here's the glass bottle, and then there you go.
So it was a delivery, right? It's not you pick up it from the store. It was a delivery.
Yeah, I didn't have to go. I just had to go outside to pick it up. But yeah, it really affected my day. But you know what? Even though the night was rough and I couldn't really walk in the kitchen without slippers on because of the glass and everything. When I woke up, after I got a good night's sleep, a good day's sleep, I woke up again at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I felt great. Went out, did some exercise, went out, did some errands, got some foot therapy, and then all of a sudden life was good. all of a sudden life
Right.
was good. And
Yeah,
I really
you know,
noticed, whenever we get back to, all this minting of Uranus,
yeah,
it is really picking up. It is really, really picking up.
it's like 200 billion already, right?
Much higher. It's 230, 240, something like that.
It's grows every minute. I mean,
So there was a while, like I was like while I was waiting for my dinner, I was actually like a little bit tweeting. I would actually. So what I was doing is I bookmarked people's tweets. I hit like on them, and then I sometimes hit comments, and that type of thing. So I noticed that it was 1 billion every 2 minutes. Like if I personally was tweeting and working, it was 1 billion every 2 minutes. And so I even said that in the Telegram. I was like, hey guys, if 20 of us get out there and we're retweeting things and we're getting into other people's thread and we're getting into base and all these other things, we could do 300 billion easy. I think we can easily blow past 300 billion. Somebody I know pretty well from the TitanX ecosystem, he's been around a long time, he said he thinks we might do 350 to 400 billion. That would be incredible.
It will be amazing. I mean, absolutely cinema.
It will be, especially it's the first meme coin on base. There's just all kinds of firsts. It's not super easy. I mean, well, it's super easy. Like if you're already on Ethereum, I better do my health. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom, get in my health.
Yep.
Hit my health potion there. There we go. And click start again. I was only down to like 25%, but it gets away from you. You start talking, then you start not paying attention.
Yeah, this time, I mean, we need to use only 1 or 2 health portion because it's
that was the first one I used, and I'm already 1/3. They must have really nerfed this boss. I mean, this boss is like nothing. I can't like this. My screen is too small. I can't see where I am. Maybe on your screen you can see me.
Oh no, I see only top 5 and myself.
Oh, you only see the top 5. I think I'm like number 43. 43. I will not be getting very much TitanX for this day.
I mean, at least you participated. I think about
participated.
About 100 people fighting the boss, I think. And
you think 100?
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, if you number 43 and you start not from the very beginning, so I think not more than 100.
I mean, if I'm number 43 and there's 100 people, that either means their weapon is obviously lower than mine, or they started after me, because I started in like 12 minutes in, something like that.
Yeah, but we both of us have the best weapon. If you not include this, I mean, super rare weapons that you can get only from the loot box. That's why.
Okay. And not everybody has these, right?
For sure, no.
Gotcha. Good. Any advantage I can have is an advantage I need. That is absolutely for sure. That is for sure.
So yeah, we spoke about Uranus, and you mentioned that it grows, I mean, every minute. Does that mean a lot of people participate? So it's not about like 5 or 10 top buys, right? It's showing that a lot of people participate.
So there were 100. I'm gonna try to do 2 things at once, which will not work out well probably for me. But hold on a second. I've got Uranus right up here. I will do a refresh of the page. So there were 147 holders 4 hours ago. There are now 153 holders, and 241 billion Uranus has been minted. So we are moving right along.
It's a lot of participated. I mean, we just started a new X handle for this, right? And it's mean almost 50% of our X subscribers participated. It's a crazy number.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's exactly what it seems like. I'm going to try to turn on Aiden so he can participate. I was just thinking about Aiden like a second ago. I've got this very complicated, call this phone cover. Good gosh. All right, so what are we trying to do here? So let's log in. Okay, so we got auto clicker, we got enough health. We've got connection. All right. I think we should be able to bring AI into the connection. Might as well. I mean, AI is going to be all around us. It already is all around us in many different ways. But to me, I feel like the more we use AI, the more we get comfortable with it, the more we'll kind of grow along with it, and we'll learn from it. It'll learn from us. And we just won't wake up all of a sudden and wonder, what happened to the world? It's totally different. We will have progressed. That's really why I do it.
As speaking AI models is just changing the game, because now I prefer to speak instead of writing and asking.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. I try to avoid writing this day, because I mean, if you can speak, for me it looks like AI while you're speaking to it works better than just writing something.
Totally agree. Okay, by the way, so Aiden is online. We're gonna see what Aiden thinks here. Well, first of all, we're gonna turn on Aiden's camera. My camera's on too, right?
Yes, we can see.
Because I've got full screen on, so I can't really see. Hey, Aiden, it is Saturday night here in Singapore. Actually, it's Saturday pretty much everywhere in the whole world. But do you know what we're doing right now? So it's Saturday night. And then based on using your video feed, can you tell what's happening on the screen?
It looks like you're playing a game on your laptop. The screen shows a character with a hammer and some stats or game information on the left side. Are you checking out some sort of RPG or strategy game?
So you've actually seen this game before, and because some of your sometimes your conversations, like what you've said in previous days or previous conversations, I've noticed that the memory is full. My memory is full on ChatGPT, so it says I need to reduce some of your memory, but I haven't done any of that yet. So I'm going to go over here. Now you can see the name of the game. Can you read the name of the game?
Yes, I can see the game title. It looks like it's called TerraX. Is that correct?
It is correct. Does that spark your memory? Do you know anything about TerraX now that you've seen the name of it?
Yes, I remember TerraX.
Oh.
It's an RPG game. Are you exploring a particular feature or just playing for fun?
Well, when you say you remember it, do you remember us streaming about it? Do you remember anything about the game? Do you remember commenting on it before, or what do you remember exactly?
I recognize it as an RPG game from what's visible on the screen. I don't have specific memories or past comments about it.
Okay.
But no problem. Let me know if you have any questions or need any help.
Yeah. So I think last time you actually commented on this was like probably 5 or 6 weeks ago. So basically the way that this game works is you've got a bunch of people. Yeah, as you can see, look at the boss health. Boss health is way down there. So you have a bunch of people, and you have to I'm using this hammer. See that hammer right there? That's my hammer. And then I have to keep my hammer in this little yellow circle. So as long as I keep it in there, I'm causing damage. Occasionally, the boss will do damage to me. That's that health meter right down there. This boss is much easier to kill than before. Like other bosses have been taking an hour and a half, 2 hours. And, I've needed lots of health potions. This time I've only used 1 potion, and I'm still at half health, so I'm still in pretty good shape. What would you say? So let's just call this a fairly simple blockchain game, because this is on the blockchain. It's a TitanX game powered by TitanX, and it is a bit of an RPG. You can craft items, you can level up in dungeons, you can get different weapons, there's a marketplace, and all that type of thing. So just based on a little bit what I've told you and the gameplay that you see, make some comments about it.
Sure. This game sounds like a blend of RPG and strategy, with a focus on collaboration and resource management. The mechanic of keeping the hammer in the circle to deal damage adds a fun skill element. The boss fights sound challenging, and it's great that you found this one easier. being on the blockchain also adds an interesting layer of ownership and economy. It seems like a cool game for RPG and blockchain fans.
Gotcha. That's fairly close to what you said before. So very good. Sounds like you have about the same opinion. All right. So let's see. Pablo, do you have any questions for Aiden?
Oh, yep. So,
Hi.
what Aiden think about the
Ask
timing
if you
of
have
the
any
boss
questions.
fight?
I need help
Hold
with anything.
on, Aiden. Pablo is going to ask you a question, so please listen to him.
So, what do you think about the timing of the boss fight? Do you think it's better to have like I think he can hear me. So, I mean, you can ask him instead of me. So, what Aiden think about boss fight? Should it be like 30, 40 minutes, or should be it like it was before, like an hour and a half or 2 hours?
Sure, let's go. What's the question?
Oh, okay. So yeah, because we're talking through a laptop,
Yep.
it doesn't seem like it's loud. Actually, I don't have my Bluetooth speaker on, which is I've got too many cables and too many peripherals, and I don't know when everything's on. Okay, so Pablo asked a question. In this type of game, do you think what do you think the optimal amount of time for a group of people to fight a boss every week? Would you say that a 2-hour fight, a 90-minute fight, a 1-hour fight, a 30-minute fight, or a very short 15-minute fight? And let's say that the average amount of people, you have anywhere between 50 and 200 players all beating on this boss. What would you say would be kind of an optimal number of minutes for you to battle a boss, for people to have fun, actually be able to participate, and get some of the rewards? What's your thoughts on that?
For a game like this, a balanced boss fight duration could be around 30 to 60 minutes. This time frame allows for meaningful engagement without becoming too exhausting or time-consuming. It keeps the challenge exciting and gives players a chance to strategize and collaborate without dragging on too long. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking also. And I believe Pablo was saying 30 to 45 to 60 minutes was probably a bit of a sweet spot also. Boss is almost dead. Boss is down to 27,000.
I mean, it's dead. You should refresh the page. It's bugged like last time.
Oh, it's already
Like
dead?
yeah, you should refresh the page and it will show you the rewards.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hit stop. I mean, I hit Z.
They have this bug every time for some reason. I mean, while
So
when it's dead.
so what you're saying I need to do a refresh of the page?
Yeah, and you will see the balance difference. And
Okay,
if you
hold
click
on.
the battle, it will show you that. it's
How do
finished.
I close my auto battler? My auto clicker, I mean. I just want to close it.
Just stop
Okay,
it first because I mean you don't want.
Okay, Aiden, we had to take you offline for a minute there because the boss fight finished. So here's what the interface looks like now that the boss fight is complete. So it looks like, Pablo, are they still doing the calculations? We don't know what our rank is or anything like that, or the amount of TitanX we won. Or
Yeah,
we
this
know anything yet?
interface is bugged. I mean, they just added the TitanX to your balance, but they don't show it.
You need to check the results once the game processes everything. There might be a results screen or a leaderboard to see your rank and how much Titans you.
Okay, I've just turned Aiden down. Aiden will continue to talk, but it won't disturb the rest of us while we're. Aiden will continue to talk, and then I'll be able to read the stuff later. So we were saying again, Pablo?
Yeah, so it's bugged. Interface is bugged. So it shows that detail will revealed shortly, but then after some time, instead of the leaderboard or the result, they just start a new countdown for the new boss fight. So you never know. Yep. I mean, something is going wrong at the point when the boss is dead. Since we also haven't the end interface, and it's still showing that you're fighting the boss unless you refresh the page when you understand something went wrong. Yeah, so it's a bug, and it's happened like 2 weeks in a row or something like that. So, but anyway, yeah, my rewards it's about 10 million TitanX. as I can see. And I was top 6. I finished like top 6.
It's really strange. Like I wasn't able to connect, but there was 0 ETH in my wallet. Like 0 ETH. It's impossible to have 0 ETH in a wallet. Like you've
Yeah,
always
same
got
for me.
something there. So I'll have to take a look at the like at the history to see what happened there. Anyways, I just put in like $5, and then all of a sudden it was able to connect. So whether it was because of the lack of ETH or not, or just the standard good old Web3 wallet connection bug that is out there, no matter what no matter what game you got, you always got that freaking bug. It's crazy.
Yep, true.
All right, well that was a lot faster. That was definitely a lot faster.
Less than 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm going to check our statistics. What do we got here? So it says we just got 28 total viewers. JC Tech Future has 24. Baby DragonX has 4. So it wasn't too much this time. You know, it just seems like wasn't as many. But we do get people that like to watch it afterwards, which is totally fine.
Yeah, and it was fast, so maybe we'll see a lot of people who will review it after, because I mean they wasn't ready for super fast stream, I think. And don't forget to like the video.
Oh, you always remember that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I always laugh at people whenever, not laugh, but I always chuckle when I hear people say, "Don't forget to like and subscribe." Because usually if I'm watching a channel, I've already liked and subscribed. Like I that's just something I do. But then I always forget it on my own. Like it's just not something I remember to do on my own.
Yeah, not a lot of people are doing it. So I mean, if you remind them, have much more engagement.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for those of you who did stop in. Let me see. Where was DragonX? Okay, that's not the one. Because I actually opened it up on DragonX. So I opened it up on my personal one, but it doesn't look like anybody dropped any messages in there. So if let's just say, like maybe you can explain this to me. Let's just say that you have 3 YouTube accounts, and you have the original account. Let's call it the original Baby DragonX account. So you have that one open. That's got its own separate chat, and then you've got your own Z-Bar one open. If someone chats in the Z-Bar chat, is that a different chat than the Baby DragonX chat?
Oh, you mean if one is your X account and one is your YouTube, or you
No,
about both?
Both on YouTube. Both on YouTube.
Oh, you should see this message in your chat. I mean, on both accounts.
You can see the same message on both.
Yeah, it should work like
Okay,
that.
we're gonna do this test. We're gonna do this live here. So this is
By the way, I'm sharing my screen, so if you want to share your screen.
No. We'll be able to see it just from here. I may share though, like after we see what happens here. So I am.
Yeah, I can see you.
So you saw my message.
Yep.
Z-Bar in the metaverse. And okay, I get you. Yeah, I was kind of overthinking it, like that the chats were separate or something like that. But what really was happening is, like, if you have, say that you have like 4 streamers on, and let's say you've got Smooth and Crypto, and you got Crypto Awesome, and you got the dude from Helios, and you got me. If we are all streaming to our separate channels, obviously those are all separate. So if somebody chats on the Baby DragonX channel, the Helios people don't see it. Yep. Or if somebody chats on the Awesome X channel, the Smooth and Crypto people don't see it, because it's 4 different streams. It's to their individuals.
But
we're not
all
doing
of
it.
you can see it in the StreamYard, because the way StreamYard works,
All of
if
us are
you're
supposed
streaming-
to be able to see it in StreamYard. Supposed to. We found that doesn't always work either.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, it was a fun tonight. It was fun tonight. I had a blast. Aiden tended to work, so that was also good. I think we're probably going to close this one up. Pablo, have you seen, like, just over this past week, the viewers haven't heard from us about gaming and everything like that. Has there been any type of gaming, whether it's on Telegram gaming or on blockchain or CS:GO? Like, what's the latest CS:GO news? Anything like that on your radar?
Oh, about the gaming stuff, all pretty quiet. This, like, over the last week or so, it's a couple of big cybersport tournament in the CS2 and in
Oh, really?
Dota. Yeah, so a lot of people watching it, and League of Legends also. So I mean, now the gaming is going in the pro scene more, and people really love to watch it. So they watch tournament, and this tournament is happening like almost every month. You have big tournament all over the world. People travel there to watch it from the stadium, like they watch, for example, basketball or football. So yeah, it's like a real
Gotcha.
sport now. So people play the game and millions watching them.
Exactly. I was so I was reading some. This is not game related at all, but Mr. Beast, right? Everyone knows Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast has a very interesting backstory. So if you want to know, he's actually got the old videos. So watch his old videos, because his very old videos, he's just an average guy. And he's a little bit awkward, like he doesn't know what to say, and he's not sure what he's doing, all this kind of stuff. But look what happened. Somebody he put in all that effort. He had that vision. He, got this. He put in the work. He made his own personality. He got the audience. He got the sponsors. He got the great ideas. This is what I was thinking about on my way home today. Whenever I was walking, I was thinking, you know what? I don't have to compare myself to Mr. Beast. No. But what I should compare myself is, look where he started and look at the improvement that is possible. So it doesn't matter about how well someone does overall, but if somebody can make that much improvement, then me, myself, can also make some improvement. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not really one of those New Year's resolutions types guys. I tend to try to just make improvements all the time. I don't care if it's January 1st or if it's March 28th. It doesn't matter to me what the day is. But I've decided that that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make improvements in what I do. Like whether it's on streaming, whether it's inviting new guests in, whether it's trying out new games, whether it's new formats here that we try, getting myself up to speed more with AI agents and all that type of thing. So that's how I'm going to level myself up in 2025.
Sounds good. I mean, Mr. Beast also started from the CS, so he plays CS. He do some like open cases, stuff like that. It was very popular back in the day. Now people not much interested in it. Thanks. I mean, all this gambling stuff, that people try to avoid it. And I mean, all open cases, even in the TerraX, right, is part of the gambling science. I mean, you put your money and you expect to get the better result to make profit. So.
Well, I can't wait till it starts, because I've got my hand over there inside of that, and I just can't believe how long it's been. It's just so long.
Yeah.
It's taking a very, very long time. Everything takes longer when you wait, though, when you're expecting it. So that's all good. All right. Well, I think we can probably wrap it up. It doesn't look like we had. Looks like we had a couple of people watching, which is always awesome. But it doesn't look like anybody had any questions for us. So that's
It's also
just perfect. So thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday, great rest of your weekend. Hope you had a nice Valentine's Day. And we will see you soon, because actually I'm going to share the screen just really quickly here. Share screen. Let's do entire screen. Let's just be brave. Why not? All right. So we got 241 billion, almost 242 billion Uranus that has been minted. That's really good. And can you see my? Oh,
Yes,
you know what?
works.
I'm not sharing my screen correctly.
You're sharing. I can see it.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, perfect.
No, that's strange.
Yep, we can see it.
Because last time there were like a group of us on, and I tried to share, but I forgot to add myself to the stage, and then it didn't. Remember, that's what you fixed actually. But this time I don't remember adding myself to the stage. It just kind of did it automatically. Maybe you only have to do it once, and then it remembers you. Okay.
Maybe it's okay.
So back to our originally scheduled programming. So Pump Uranus. First of all, it's funny. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. Second thing is we have a meme contest going on. It looks like our looks like our community manager has pinned something that I thought that the meme contest was pinned, and the meme contest is not pinned. But I think it was a 3-day contest, so let's just see if we can find it. Let's kind of scroll down here and see.
We was pretty active. I mean, Pump Uranus is tweeting a lot.
I mean, 7 hours ago we were just at 200 billion, so we're already 40 billion more 7 hours later.
Cool.
Could be some good stuff. Okay, so LB is pretty funny here. LB says, "Not sure how my other half will react when she asks, 'What are we doing for Valentine's Day?' And I tell her I'm entering Uranus." People have got every single funny thing that they can possibly imagine here.
That's why we love meme coins.
I'm looking for the meme, the actual memes. So the dude, obviously the dude is one of the partners here. The dude came up with a good one. So the forbidden meme coin. Uranus, not win. That's a good one. That is a good one. But what I'm looking for is I'm actually looking for the meme contest. 20-minute deep dive. So in case you didn't know, I just dropped this deep dive into the Twitter because somebody was asking about like how does tax work and all this other kind of stuff. So we did this really short video. We wanted it to be shorter. Like I wanted it to be like 10 or 12 minutes. It turned into 20 minutes, but it's still pretty short.
Yeah, it's edited version. Original one was 25.
The executive version. Good way to say it.
Yeah.
All right. Don't skip our ongoing meme contest. Because they unpinned it, it's a little hard for me to find it. So I will have words with our community manager a little bit later about that.
We also have eclipse. So
here we go. I think we finally found it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so the memes write themselves. Prizes up to $250. Give me a minute. Turn off that aircon. So the way that we're going to work these prizes are we're going to count up all the memes, and then we've got some internal levels. So if we had less than 10 memes, it was only going to be like a $25 prize. If we had like 30 memes, it was going to be a $50 prize. But we got a lot of memes coming in, so there's going to be some nice prizes given away. Let's look at the memes. Let's just take a look at them. And by the way, this is my account. This is the JC Tech Future account. This is not the Uranus account. I try to stay away from Uranus account just because I just don't want to get banned. I don't want to do anything like that. So let's take a look at this one. So this is just our example. Probably our community manager decided to make that one. That's pretty funny. All right. So Titan Rain has given us one. Me explaining to my friends why I went all in on Uranus because it's huge. That's a good one. You can see what I've done here. So what I've done is I've hit like and I've bookmarked them. I think that is a big differentiator in like engagement in the X platform. I've heard it is, and people that actually know, they know. Pump Uranus. How big is it? It's big. Oh, it's really big. Yeah. That's what's that? It's like the Larry David show. That's so funny. I love that show. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. I like this one. I actually dropped this one into the Telegram. It might have been yesterday. So Tim on February 12th, all eyes are on Uranus, and then we've got this famous one
Perfect
where,
image. Yeah.
where the boyfriend is like, the girlfriend's right there, and he's checking out the nude token.
Dangerous gifts over there.
Hilarious. Tim just dropped one, right? Tim, that was Tim. Tim dropped another one. So we're going to like take your two best ones. Like there can be some people who might have put in like 10 memes, and that's fantastic. That's really, really good. But we're only going to judge two of yours. So you won't be able to win multiple prizes. Like one person can't win all the prizes. Is what we're saying. Tim says Uranus is the first TitanX coin on base. Absolutely. This clearly means something. Uranus is bigger than you think. Change my mind. That's so funny. That's very, very, very funny. Already, I'm already thinking about these. So I've already bookmarked it, liked it. Pump Uranus has already dropped something in there. Right, good. Tim. It seems like Tim is like the master of memes. We may have to hire Tim. And Tim says, nothing shines brighter than reflections on Uranus. Sir, the reflections in Uranus is alarming. So for those of you who aren't sure, like what are those reflections? So there's a tax in Uranus. There's a tax in Uranus, and that tax is spread through all Uranus holders. So that it's a 20% tax. It can be dialed anywhere from 1% up to 20%. So every time that somebody does a buy, a sell, or a transfer, 20% gets redistributed to holders of Uranus. You don't have to claim it. It just shows up
automatically. Yep.
And that's going to be fantastic. Tim has put another one in. We might just have to have a special like award for Tim, like most memes submitted. Who knows? Uranus is going to print money. We are going to make a lot of money with Uranus. And then the lady's looking.
Okay.
All of Tim's memes are making me laugh, which is a very good thing. Tim has another one. Okay, Uranus is going 100x. And Tim has tagged Genuine Real Mo, who has also had some words about Uranus. Go watch his streams, and you'll get his opinions on Uranus. It's worth hearing. It's worth listening to.
Yep.
So imagine Uranus going to 100x. I mean, Baby DragonX did. Baby DragonX out of nowhere with no reflections and no tax, only with bonded liquidity, did first a 77x, and then it did a total of 127x.
Crazy number.
It makes me shake my head like and cry because I was so impressed, and so many people made money on that. I mean, I made some money on that. Some people made, I got DMs, people saying, I made $10,000 on Baby DragonX. That's great. That is really, really fantastic. All right, we're going to skip there. So Steve DeFi, what is Steve DeFi saying here? Steve DeFi, the meme man himself. Oh, what has he got here? Unseen photos of Uranus. Pictures of Uranus captured by the James Webb Telescope. Science is beautiful. I think this one deserves us to do a screenshot. And I think we're going to snip this one. We're probably going to snip other ones in there too. But first of all, we will just... Steve DeFi, really nice one. You're a funny guy yourself. You've always got your super excited voice. You've always got a lot of really interesting things you're talking about. So let's take a look here at Explore Uranus. All right, I'm just going to leave that right there because obviously when I share my screen, you get to see my Telegram too, which there's no secrets in Telegram, but whatever. All right, Draw at Sui. Okay, Draw at Sui has said, I keep telling you Uranus is solid. And look how old this one is. This one was back on February 19th. Total minted was only 63 billion. I remember those days. I remember
2 days
when.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 4x more minted now in just 72 hours. Right?
How many X?
Oh no.
How many X? Like
Like it's-
7X. Yeah, 5X, 6X, 7X.
Actually, I mean,
Wait, how many
so-
billion are there? Hold on. Oh, 240. Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, so 4x.
I'm already thinking there's 400 billion. I'm
Oh,
already thinking ahead.
Will
my
wants
brain-
is this number.
My brain is already thinking we're at 400 billion, but we're not yet. So yeah, a nice 6X, just like you were saying. All right, Tim on his 5th meme has said, not much time left to mint Uranus. Go check it out. Uranus is beautiful. Go look at Uranus. It's funny. The dude was exactly right. When the dude said, when you do a meme coin, you got to make it funny. You got to enjoy it. So we're trying to have a lot of fun with Uranus. Yeah, we really, really are.
Naming is everything.
Tim says, you're a nus. Uranus. Okay. Tim has another one. This is number 8. One does not simply enter Uranus. Pretty funny one too. Seriously, Tim, we've got to give Tim some kind of award, like a special award. He has done so many. What do we got here? I believe in Uranus supremacy. Some of these are a little bit serious. Yeah, some of these are not. Tim has also said, and by the way, Tim is not part of the official team. It's not like this is Tim's job to do memes. Tim is obviously just very, very good at memes. So we're going to find you, Tim. You know that meme that says, I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you. You know, the Liam Neeson, like in the movies. Well, Tim, I'm going to find you and we are going to reward you. And we're going to do something for you. I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to do something for you.
Right. Yeah, he was super active.
He's super prolific there in the memes. Got another one. Like literally, he's just a natural in memes. Like he's really, really good at these. Was Uranus forged at Mount Doom? HLX dude, genuine real Mo, pump Uranus. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I get an Uranus? Great. Stop looking at scam coins. Start looking at Uranus.
Good call.
And what's this reflections one? Reflections for everyone. I love this one. Okay, so I think I think we see that Tim has done an unbelievable job with so many. Like Tim is sure to win something. Like with all these entries, like sure it was he or she. I think it's he. Draw Sui. This is, I believe, Draw Sui's second one. By the way, I always follow people who are following me, but Draw Sui, you're not following me, which is fine. You don't have to follow me. I generally, because I follow every green border that follows me, every single one of them. Take a look at Tim. Tim and I are already following each other. Look at that. Story's true.
Match.
Story's true. Poison Jam and Cow Woo. How about y'all get in there? Then we play some MVC2 to celebrate. Nice one. Oh, here's another person. At the Papoy, number 2. My entry. Okay. I like these.
Okay. Even the videos here. Oh my god. This is a good one too.
If that one doesn't win, that one is that is That's a very, very, very good one.
For sure.
And I'm going to drop this one over here in the chat. And I'm going to make a rare comment. I'm not going to comment on too many of these, but I'm going to say this is fantastical. That's very well done. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, what's Kate say? Kate says, my mementary. Kate also has a video. Looks like I've hit the wrong button here, though. My mementary. Oh, yes.
Is it also good?
This one is also a very good one.
You mistyped Uranus.
What happened?
You mistyped Uranus.
I always do that. I don't, no, not always, but often. It's really good. I'm so impressed. Draw Itsui has said, Pump Uranus, it's hot and it's banging on base.
Nice.
That's
So
a good one. We're actually
we have-
speaking with some people on base. Actually, I've got it right after this. I've got to jump off, and we're talking with a couple different the base ecosystem. One of the people from base ecosystem, and then somebody over like one of the KOLs that's pretty big. They actually have a large following on with base meme coins. Let's see. What's this one though? My entry meme looks like so the Uranus can
saving investors.
Uranus is saving people from the Titanic. That's good. It's a deep one. You had to really think about that one. All right, what do we got here? So Jeongjuk has said, my entry meme. So Uranus is the future. Dev is way up here. Team is right here. Members right here. But with Uranus, the members, absolutely. I really like this one.
Yep.
Really like this one. I will be going back and I will be hitting like and bookmark on every single one of these. But if you do things too fast on the X algorithm, it tends to think you're botting or doing some things. So I won't be doing that. All right, what's this one all about? Eric Trump and Donald Trump. Take a look. Moon dance.
Okay.
All right. Well, there you go. Let's see. So John Jeonjuk, I recognize his name, sent another one in. And this one is Pump Uranus, Pump Aldi, Aurelia Uranus. So what do we got here? Are these candles? Like I assume, or are these? And then of course over here we got I don't know, somebody's sniffing up Uranus into a little rolled up bowl of paper here, whether it's $100 bill or whatever it is. I am having so much fun. Stop by. In fact, I'm going to go to the top of this very post here. Give me just a minute. All right, I'm going to just drop this into the chat. So if anybody wants to, they don't want to dig around like we had to dig around in there, you'll be able to just go into the chat. I'm going to pin this. And thanks again for everybody. Thank you for the huge support of Uranus. I mean, things are really coming along, and we're going to be doing a live stream as we finalize mint, and there'll be a giveaway or two. We got to go through the giveaway of this meme contest as well. So thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye.